Hello, what's up, everybody? And of course, welcome back to another episode. Hello, what's up, everybody? And welcome back, of course, to another video, guys. It's, of course, Mr. Zio Miles here. And let me tell you one secret, guys. So many people want to get funded in Forex trading, and you realize that you can get funded from $5,000 up to $200,000. But the question is like this: which strategy should you use to get funded? I'm going to be sharing and leaking my strategy that got me funded. Now, let me tell you one thing, guys. Before you think of getting funded, you first ask yourself, does your strategy work well? Because if it does not work well, you won't get funded. Oh, let me tell you one thing, because in the world of getting funded, before you get funded, they first give you what you call a test. And of course, I'm always funded with my Forex fund. And of course, this video is being sponsored by my Forex fund. Now, let me tell you, you first go in a valuation account, you first go for a test. We call it phase 1 and phase 2. At a first phase, you're supposed to make, of course, 8%, and you're not supposed to make a day loss of 5%. Then second phase, you're supposed to make, when you pass first phase, you go to second phase. Second phase is supposed to make 5%, and only 5% in 2 months, but you can even make it in 5 days, okay? That's just the maximum time they give you. But in that one, you're supposed to make how much? Only 5%, and you're supposed to make a day loss of 5%. Now, after passing all that, you get funded with a real account. Now, even after getting funded with a real account, the rules are still the same. Because I've given you an account of $10,000, you're not supposed to still make a day loss of 5%. Why would you expose the account a loss of 5%? That one becomes a big loss to an investor. That's why he tells that, you know what, when you make a loss of 5%, we take the account from you. So make sure you watch the video if you want to get funded, so that you know the strategy that helped me get funded, okay? Guys, now let me tell you one secret, guys, in trading Forex. One secret: build your strategy. Now, what made me get funded is what you call break. You see, break market structure is very important. I'm going to be showing you in the charts here. Break market structure is very important strategy, but all it needs is patience. And I'm going to be giving you some of the examples here. And if you use this strategy, I guarantee you one thing: you'll get funded. And when you're getting funded, you need to be confident and be able to be confident on your strategy and trust your strategy. Okay. Now let's look at CAD JPY. I want you to look at CAD JPY here. If you look at CAD JPY, you see that CAD JPY, this is a daily time frame, okay? Look at the daily time frame, okay? So one thing is, you look at CAD JPY, you could see that price was dropping, okay? Those are your lows. These are your lows, okay? Okay, you guys can watch those lows. These are your lows, okay? That's your low. And also this is your low here, okay? Just a moment, guys, just a moment. Let me mark it well. Sorry. This is your low. Even this I didn't mark well. That's your low, okay? And of course, we also have another low here, okay? Now, at the point of these lows, price retraces. This retracement, I call it the support points, okay? So what I do is I mark those points of retracement. I mark these points, okay? I mark those points like that. That's how I do mark. And I wait for price to either break it or respect it. Like that, okay? I wait for price to either break it or... So you could see in CAD JPY here, price has broken this price here, okay? So now this is your BMS. The market structure has been broken, because if you see this is what? This is a head and shoulder. So the first thing is identify the structure of the market. Rule number one: identify the structure of the market. So which structure do you see here? You see a head and shoulder structure. These are shoulders that I've marked here, okay? And this is the head. This one, this bottom here, and this bottom, this failed low. We call this a failed low. These are the heads, because you can see these are the heads. Now, what happens? What happens, guys? What happens? These are the heads here that you see here. These are the heads. So you can identify your structure that now it's a head and shoulder structure. So what are you going to be looking for? Head and shoulder structure. What are you going to be looking for? When a breakout happens, we can either have a retest, then price still moves up. So that is the strategy that really helped me. Now let's go to look for another pair. That there is another pair that is really very clear, and that's a daily time frame. I always recommend you to use high time frames if you're trading prop firms. I always advise you to be, if you're an intraday trader or a swing trader, it still works for you, because you can be able to project big pips, because you're supposed to make in $10,000, you're supposed to make 8%. So if, let's say, you're using a lot size of 0.30, or 30 per trade, because in my, if I'm trading a 10,000 in the account, I use 0.30. Let's say my stop loss is 25 pips. Okay, it therefore means that how much am I going to be risking? 0.30 times 20, let's say 20 pips, 20 pips. I'm going to be risking 60 or to $100. Okay, 60 to $100. Of course, how much am I targeting now? Like such a trade, how much am I targeting? Such a trade, how much will I be targeting? I'll be targeting big pips. Okay, because why am I saying I'll be targeting big pips is you can see this. You could see this structure here. Okay, you could see that structure, and you could see that main point. So I would be expecting price to move up to this point that I've marked here. You get that? And that's enough pips for me. Enough pips to make, I'm supposed to make 8%, but that's enough pips, like 100 pips. That's like $300. And enough pips to make for me almost 3% to 4% of what I'm required to make. Then, of course, it means if I'm to use this strategy very well, I only need 4 trades, 4 win trades only to get funded, 4 win trades only to pass phase 1. So you see how easy it is. Now let's go to Euro JPY. I also show you a secret there, guys. So if you look at Euro JPY, okay, if you look at Euro JPY, I've been holding a buy in this pair, of course. You could see the same structure of the market, same structure of the market. Lows, that's a low, okay. You could see another low here, okay. Then you see a failed low here. You see, and then you see this. Okay, so these are the shoulders that I'm marking. So the first thing is I've identified the structure of the market. Guys, I had to travel somewhere, and that's why I'm not all that online. Okay, I had to go for a small vacation of just 5 days. So, but of course I'm traveling back home today, so wish me safe journey. So this is, you could see that is a head. So you've identified your structure as a head and shoulder pattern. Then of course you mark your support point. You understand? You could even see a nice rejecting at the support point. Okay, so now what do we see here? Break and market structure. Okay, so what I'm expecting here, this is what I'm expecting. Okay, I expect price to move to this top here, then of course to the main top of where everything began from. I call it the source. So this is what we expect. So this is a daily time frame. Just imagine in a daily time frame, you're projecting up to here. It's almost 200 to 300 pips. Let's say you're using a stop loss of 0.20, using a losses of 0.20. What do you think? You'd be making real big cash here, guys. You'd be making real big cash here, because the first thing is this is my order block that I'm identifying already here. This candle here. Of course, you know when you how to draw order blocks. This is a lower low. You look for the last bullish candle here. Then of course you draw your order block here. Make sure you include the top wick and exclude the bottom wick of that candle, like this. So we first expect price to first move to our order block. When price breaks our order block, we shall now have a breaker. So after the price breaking our order block, we shall now have a breaker. And after the breaker, we move to the source. So those are the rules that govern you. And if you're using that strategy, this strategy only needs patience, guys. Patience. If the trade doesn't move well for you this day, okay, keep holding it as long as it has not hit your stop loss. Keep holding it. It will pay. So I hope you've seen the strategy, guys. And if you think this strategy if you think you don't have a strategy yet, use this strategy. Or if you need most of my help, check my description, of course. And after check my description, you'll find my WhatsApp number. And of course, check my description, of course, join my Telegram group, and let's trade. I'll be leaving of course, the link for my Forex fan group. Join that group and let's get funded all together. And of course, don't forget this video is being sponsored by of course my Forex fan. If you want to purchase your account, just inbox me. I can guide you how to purchase your account, or you can just click my link, then use my link when purchasing your account. Thank you so much for being part of this video, guys. I hope this video, I hope you find it helpful, and I wish you all the best, guys. See you next time. Let's enjoy and let's make money, guys, because that's all what we need to do to, of course, enjoy in this world. See you next time, guys. I wish you all the best. Bye.